Hey, cool, peace. Kane here. Welcome back to Guitars, Songs and Home Studios. Today I'm just going to be running through the new Les Paul that I've got, setting it up, doing a little bit of work on it, cleaning it because it's a complete not a mess, and getting it all sorted. So come along with me. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video. If you do, give me a thumbs up and give me a like or a thumbs up and subscribe. That'd be cool. All right, let's get with it. Fixing up a 94 classic, Gibson classic Goldtop. Woohoo, cool. See you in a bit. Alright, so here's today's patient. It's a classic, Gibson classic 1994 era Goldtop. Now, I'll do the backstory on this at another time, but today I am just going to clean it up, oil this board and maybe wax the board, actually give it a good clean and then wax it, some Relican wax I think to darken it up, get the colour back into it. I'm going to clean it, quite a lot of checking, opening up already from the ship. From me picking it up, I travelled down to London, a round trip of about 14 hours to pick her up, and just on the humidity and the travel, there's quite a bit more cracking come on from when I actually picked it up, which is interesting, but it is an older guitar, 30 years old almost, and to be honest with you, I haven't got a problem at all with cracking. I think it looks beautiful. It shows. What's going to happen is, as you can see, there's quite a lot of grime, especially here, and some corrosion going on the, it's just surface corrosion, it's not major, but I need to clean all that up. I'm also going to top wrap it. We can see the size of the gap between the body and the stop tailpiece. I need to take the pickups out, check everything's going on alright with them. I've taken the pick guard off because I always do. It was grotty as grotty underneath that. This is really quite interesting. Some quite heavy surface corrosion here on the jack socket, so I'll have to take that up and clean that out. I've actually taken this off and looked inside the jack socket. Looks alright. I think it's just surface dirt really, and surface corrosion. And then looking at the back, it's absolutely pristine. There's just a couple of little dings here, but then absolutely, no, they're not even dings, come on, let's get real. It's absolutely pristine. There's no buckle rash whatsoever. Neck is absolutely beautiful. The head, the tuners, that I can just feel, you can feel them, they just need a good clean. And just the guitar is just in immaculate condition for 30 or 30 years old. There we go. Yeah, so today is just basically a case of cleaning it up. I'm going to take it apart, clean it up, set the neck relief, check it first, see what it is, set it up, put a set of 10s on it, the Dario's 10s that are what I always use on my Les Pauls. Don't know if you can see that. So set it up with those, set up the guitar and get it ready to be rocking and rolling. Alright, so I've taken all the parts off, all the chrome, given the board, given a bit of soak there with a bit of cleaning fluid. What are we using? Dr. Ducks, quack quack. Just onto the headstock, there's all the metal, that's all in WD-40. I'm going to get the old toothbrush on that in a minute, let that dry out and then put it all back together. But it's coming up nicely. It's quite grimy. The fretboard was grimier than I thought, but a good old toothbrush on there, get it moving. Had the pickups out. Pickups are all fine underneath, everything's fine, the solder joints are alright. It's actually got the Gibson plate for the controls there. It's not into the wood, it's on a Gibson plate, which is 90s again. So that's all cool. Switch is alright, and everything's looking alright. Like I say, just dry the board off now, buff that up, give it a bit of chance to dry, then I'll put some aging wax on that. I don't know whether to lemon oil it overnight and leave it, or whether just go with the wax. I'll probably just go with the wax, because that's what I prefer. I've got to get to the headstock and then I'll flip it over and we'll clean it up on the back end. But it's all coming up nicely. Goldfinger, or Goldtop. Okay, alright, so we've cleaned it up, we've tidied everything out. Now I've just, after cleaning the board, I've just got some aging wax on there now. What are we using? We're using this stuff, which I like quite a lot. Can you see that? Monty's guitars, and it's the old cappuccino cup of the aging wax, which is cool. There's a scan. I'm not sponsored by these at all, I bought it myself. But there you go. So that's hopefully gonna dirty the board up, darken it up, back to what it was, give it a bit of life again, because it was dry and mucky. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was, actually, the whole guitar. When I first picked it up, it felt very grotty, but just a little bit of the cleaning fluid, the ducks, quack, dog to duck, and then cleaned it up, buffed it up, looking alright. Had everything apart, tested the electronics, looks alright. Just got to wait for that wax now. I'm going to go in and get the toothbrush going on this and all the chrome parts, and then we'll put it all back together, probably tomorrow. Okay, cool. So, alright, there we go. Ooh, a bit of luck. Alright, so, yeah, cleaned up all the parts, given them a good cleaning, where is it? Toothbrush? Bit of WD-40, a bit of contact oil, bit of cleaning that up, bit of a scrub, maybe on some of these washers, where is it? Giving that a little bit of extra with a bit of wet and dry paper, just to get rid of some of the rust off it, but mainly surface rust. Everything's cleaned up now, quite a lot of surface rust here and on the pointers for on the control knobs, but it's all surface rust. It can't be got. I'm not going to go any further than what I've cleaned it. It's clean now, all the muck's come off. That's just surface rust from age, really, which I'm not bothered about, because I'm into aged guitars, and you pay a lot of money for that type of stuff. So I don't know if you can see there, it's just the off colouring of the chrome, which is natural aging process, but that's cool. But it's all clean, ready to go back together. Parts are all ready to go back together, strings are ready to go on, and then we can rock and roll. Peace.